Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into some of the most fascinating and strange facts about the human brain. You know, that 3-pound lump of matter that we all carry around in our skulls? It's responsible for everything we do, everything we think, and everything we feel. And yet, for all that we know about it, the brain remains one of the most mysterious and enigmatic entities in the universe. Stay tuned, because you won't believe some of these mind-blowing facts. We're going to explore the incredible capabilities and bizarre quirks of the organ that makes us who we are. From the neurons that fire off like cosmic rays to the mysteries of consciousness, get ready to have your mind blown wide open. Did you know that your brain is actually more active at night than during the day? It's true. While you're catching those Z's, your brain is hard at work, consolidating memories, making connections, and dreaming up bizarre scenarios. This heightened activity might explain why you sometimes have those vivid, crazy dreams that seem so real. It's like your brain is throwing a party in your skull while you're sound asleep. Scientists are still trying to unravel all the mysteries of the sleeping brain, but one thing's for sure, it's a busy time up there. So the next time you lay down to rest, remember that your brain is just getting started. Here's a fascinating fact. A newborn baby has more brain cells than they will ever have again in their lifetime. It's true. You're actually born with an excess of neurons, those tiny messengers that transmit information throughout your brain. As we grow, we don't actually lose brain cells in the way you might think. Instead, the connections between those cells, called synapses, get pruned and refined. Think of it like sculpting a masterpiece. The brain starts with a lot of raw material and then chisels away the excess to create something more efficient and specialized. This process of synaptic pruning is essential for learning and development. It allows our brains to become more efficient at processing information and adapting to the world around us. Chapter 3. The Brain Surgery. Paradox. Feeling no pain. This one might sound counterintuitive, but it's true. The brain itself cannot feel pain. That's right. The organ responsible for processing all of our sensory information, including pain signals, can't actually experience pain itself. Think about it. If the brain could feel pain in the same way that our skin or muscles do, brain surgery would be an excruciatingly painful experience. Thankfully, that's not the case. The brain lacks the specialized pain receptors called nociceptors that are found throughout the rest of our body. These receptors are responsible for detecting painful stimuli and sending signals to the brain, alerting us to danger or injury. So, the next time you stub your toe or get a paper cut, remember that your brain is working hard to process that pain signal, even though it can't experience the sensation itself. Chapter 4. The Hungry Brain, a powerhouse of energy consumption. Your brain might be relatively small, making up only about 2% of your body weight, but don't let its size fool you. This organ is a true energy hog, consuming a whopping 20% of your body's total oxygen and energy. That's right, this 3-pound marvel is like a high-performance sports car, constantly guzzling fuel to keep all those neurons firing and those synapses buzzing. But why does the brain need so much energy? Well, it's constantly working, even when you're not consciously aware of it. It's managing your breathing, regulating your heartbeat, processing sensory information, and so much more. It's the ultimate multitasker. So, the next time you reach for a snack, remember that you're not just feeding your stomach, you're also fueling that incredible brain of yours. Chapter 5. Memory Lane. A journey through the brain's labyrinth. Ever wonder where your memories are stored? You might think there's a single memory center in the brain, but it's actually much more complex than that. Memories aren't stored in just one part of the brain. They're distributed across various regions like pieces of a puzzle scattered throughout your skull. Different types of memories are stored in different areas. For example, your memories of facts and events, what we call explicit memory, are largely stored in a region called the hippocampus. But your memories of skills and habits, like riding a bike or playing an instrument, are stored in a different area called the cerebellum. And emotional memories like the feeling of joy at your wedding or the sadness of a loss are processed and stored in the amygdala. This distributed nature of memory makes our recall process incredibly complex and fascinating. When you remember something, your brain is essentially piecing together fragments of information from different regions, like a detective reconstructing a crime scene.